Alright, it's enough time. They should be able to get him.
Yeah, levels up Chikuchi, and they want to try and hoard him into the tier 1 tower. So they start the attack. Here comes Zhao Wei. Super moves as well.
Okay.
And this stuff is a little bit too easy to read. First blood goes the way of LFY. They don't. They don't. That's just a normal back. Been seeing it almost a little bit too easy to dodge. Like, we've had 2 Medusas in mid lane in the last couple of days. June. Magic Missile. Chikuchi down. Starts the TP. That won't be in time. June will die for a second time.
I'm surprised they got that kill. Monet didn't even have like a Blightstorm. And Shade is getting wrecked in the lane. He's already behind 6 CS. His bottle is significantly delayed compared to the Dragonite. Dragonite is already bottle crawling.
Yeah.
Granted, Dragonite did start with, you know,
June's dead.
So
June's dead again. He's got still got the Scarab Beetle nibbling on his tail. Like,
might go for the deny.
No.
Should be an easy deny for Roche.
He's got to be careful with that. The Beetle is still killing him.
He could have denied himself. Oh, and the way
hey, they're gonna.
Alright, Roche. They get Eclipse in there, and then Dire steals Roche. It's not completely said and done, but
Zhao Wei, not certain about that maneuver. He just walked directly up to Demons and tried to leech from.
June's level 2, guys. Oh my god.
It's not a great day for a Batrider, but top lane, September, rotation up to Yao. Sandstorm, Burrow Strike, he stick charges and doesn't use either of the abilities.
There was Sentry available, but you know, at least make them use it.
Right. Well, the lane which I didn't think they could die in, died. Just because you get like SK is such a slippery little sucker. June's dead again. That's a double damage in LPC. Hey, who was it yesterday on the Kunkka? Always dead every time we look.
Q.
Yeah, that was Q.
Yeah.
So 4 deaths, all the kills that
even buying boots doesn't really need it. Just getting kills in lane for free.
Well, it's kind of funny. The Lincoln Sphere is meant to counter the Batrider initiation, but he's the one that he shut down so heavily that, yeah, Lincolns may not even be necessary in this game. Having something more like, I don't know, BKB Deso, go old school. Could have also done the
he's
work.
still gonna get it.
Super.
They're not gonna.
Dragon form into the stun. Zhao Wei is going to drop the tombstone. They start off with the Eclipse. Zhao Wei tanks up a lot of it, and the damage output. They actually switch the targets, move to the Luna. And now they'll chase after Demons in behind the tower as they get to go Carlay for a small moment. Looks like we're back to normal. There's Demons juking it in the trees. He's going to keep juking it in the trees. Dragon Tail's still there, though. He can't escape from this. Burrow Strike combo up from Yao. And that's level 2 Shadow Poison, but not enough stacks.
They just tanked a freaking Eclipse during a gank, and they still got 2 kills out of without anybody dying under the enemy tower. They did lose a mid tower for it, so.
And LPC is stealing the 10 sticky napalm stacked up Centaur. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's TPing out. Hey, he's TPing top. They're coming to fight more.
Alright, this is the most efficient use of Dragon Form. I mean, Shade, though, making the best of the situation, did push down on mid-tier 1, so.
And Super then picks up the 8-minute Arcane Rune. Just to top everything off.
Yep.
And the Weaver took out the tier 1 tower on bot lane. He actually doesn't even need to finish up like the straight Lincolns. He can finish up Desolator first if he wants to and then go back for the Lincolns.
I like that
LPC,
idea.
you're stone gazing to kill off a support hero. The Mystic Snake will finish the job.
I know vengeful chicks rule. They also die.
Tombstone's already on the ground, and well, who's going to take care of that? Super just wants the supports now. Zhao Wei hitting a double decay on those supports. Makes it easier for Super to turn. Dragon Tail's coming back off cooldown. Blink is still up as well. If he wants to initiate, he's got the support. Meanwhile, up on the top lane, the lasso onto Yao, but he's happy. He wants to fight June. June, you can't fight Jack. There was no way. Oh, that's now the 5th death of the 8 kills of LFY that have been on the Batrider.
But he's got that 1 kill, though. On the bench straight earlier.
Whoopity-doo-dah, whoopity-day. Blink forward by Super. They're chaining up the stuns with the Breathe Fire. Super gets destroyed. Zhao Wei's back to the front lines. Triggers up the ultimate. Shade, stone gazing it up. Zhao Wei so low. The split shot from Shade will do the work. No one got stone gazed up. The breathe fire from Super. SD was an afterthought, and he still killed him.
Poor SD. He just want to help his core. Meanwhile, Demon's going for this venge kill. Oh my god, the Ignite gonna get him dead. Super don't have the mana to fight. Alright, that's another pickup.
And
oh, it looks like CDEC's about to group up.
They can see him. They can see him. The Observer Ward is still inside the hill. The Dire Obs will put down as well with the Sentry, Weaver, time-lapse quickly, but then into Lasso, as well as the Eclipse. So Monet being caught out of position, and now they look for more. They need another stun. They're using Yao as bait, and because of the Observer Ward, they know exactly where it is, so Yao gets a double burrow strike now. Super jumps into his dragon form, stuns on the Batrider. There's no pulling away from this one. LPC also arrives, kills with a stun, swaps Demons back into the fight. Yao was actually trying to run away from him, but either way, 2 quick kills. The Observer Wards from the Radiant side watched the movement, and that looked too easy.
Yep. Sand King is going to get Blink from that fight, and things are going to get even harder. Dragonite has Dragon Form still, so they might even pick Shadow Demon. They see him.
With the stun. How many kills? Like, I wish this was a stat that we could easily just grab. How many kills has Super got every time he's popped Dragon Form?
Every one of them, it's in Dragon Form.
Yao's still waiting for an opportunity on bot lane, hiding in the trees. And well, June goes into the smoke. Yao gets lassoed up. Needs to burrow strike himself away when he comes out because he's just so damn tanky. A quick sandstorm. They have to drop the sentry ward for that. But Neske is dead this day.
If they could do that every time back.
Smoke maneuver was a little bit too obvious. And I'm not saying because of LFY's maneuver. It's because of the Dire Observe ward that was down.
Oh.
Blink.
Don't matter. You got Blink.
Okay, yeah. It really doesn't matter, does it? The DK moved down to move in behind the tier 1 tower, and he walked right over the top of a Dire Observe ward for it, while the creep wave was already being pushed out. Now they're going to go again. So Lasso is there, but Medusa just gets obliterated. You can turn on the Eclipse from flying by. Has done some decent work, but with Armlet toggling Super, if he can survive through this, if he gets more space though, the tower's on him. He couldn't get away from it. Now Zhao 8 will fall. This is the dream for a Luna. So many Lunas. A triple kill actually for September of all people. Using Luna's power for his own evil deeds. And then with also the Sentry Ward that just timed out. They get the extra stun on the Weaver. And LFY, they get team wiped into the tier 2 tower. After they down, goes for the stun. Monet doesn't care. It triggers the Lincolns. It looks like he actually gave more cares than he really should have. The Demon's into the trees, starts the TP, and there's your burrow strike.
There was a Batrider nearby. I thought they were going to try to make something happen. Flybow was also kind of nearby, but...
Maybe that's what Demons thought. But more importantly is the Batrider's position. But you got Obs and Sentry down too. So here comes your Firefly. They jump in. The Aegis Immortal's in the hands of the Weaver. Batrider so quickly stunned up. Oh boy. The Tombstone was in the middle of the pit as well, so if CDC really wanted to commit, there was no way they were getting out. They needed that Aegis. And Monet's looking for more. That Blink burrow from Yao on the money. You let the Eclipse go. Monet's going to actually get rid of most of the damage thanks to the time lapse.
Oh, the Glaives.
They just keep bouncing. Super over the tree line. He has to get rid of some of those Lunas. So the Aegis Immortal will trigger. Super will remain alive. And Monet will run away.
I mean, that wasn't that terrible of a team fight. Like, the 4 Luna...
But as you said in the last fight that happened underneath the tier 2 tower in mid, they went for September and then that wasn't the choice.
Monet.
Yeah, Monet is in a lot of trouble. Sentry's down. Does he have time to time lapse? And with the multi-cast! Oh, Demons, you lucky duck.
Okay.
It already is anyway. Like with Firefly, Shadow Poison, all the Lunas you're having to deal with thanks to SD. Not to mention his Shadow Poison. They're going to kill the Ogre up on top.
Yep.
Even Ignite is a real problem. Trying to get into the base.
Can you actually hit the building? June's also always on the hunt, right?
Until LFY get a pick? No. But is CDEC looking for the pick? They find Zhao 8. Turn on a quick Eclipse, and that is one very dead Undying. And also, I'm going to do a quick little disconnect and reconnect into this game because it's If LFY are going to find an opening, they've got to move quickly. Demons is already TPing out. They saw September go into the tree line. So Monet starts up with the Scarabs, and that looked like ST just accepted his fate.
Yeah. I think he was trying to open the shop and spend some money. I'm not sure whether he...
Gonna smoke and wrap around from behind. LFY, they have no vision, and they're going to start Roshan. If they can finish this in time, maybe it'll be worth it, but there is no time. The Batrider, the Blinking and Lancer, they focus on LPC. Hold him there with the Eclipse as well. DK got clipped up on the BKB too. He can't get back down again. Maybe Yao has enough damage with the Epicenter. No, he doesn't have anything. This game is over. Like, super.
Okay, they kill Ogre. Kappa. Alright. Alright, yeah, the game's actually over. I mean, okay. Well, they're just standing there. So.
You know what? The one time I had to say, you know what, Perfect World's been absolutely fantastic, and then it does that to me. Blink, Burrow Strike. They find the initiation, this time over on Shade. But support's rolling in from CDEC.
Okay,
Isn't it enough? Aegis. Yep. Burn Aegis, but you burn how many ultimates as well for this? And there's still more flybys coming in, so the Epicenter from Yao. Well, he cleans up a creep wave, but that's going to be all. With the Stogaze turning on and the Glaze bouncing out, Zhao Weight's going to fall down as well. That tower's one more attack away from death. Medusa will finish that job. A Blink Burrow from Yao, closing the distance again over on Shade. They're holding him in position. Super needs to do some work, but they don't see him. They have no detection for the moment. So they split up the fight. Ogre TPing out. Monet looks for him inside the tree lines. They have just enough damage to find the kill. The Super with his Blink Dagger. 1 second. Jumps forward. Doesn't get the stun over on Shade. Did see where he went, and Shade's going to try and body block him. Oh no, he stunned up the illusions. It was Manta. He took the bait.
You know, the problem is the two supports died. They had no detection in that fight. Venge had all the sense. God.
Back in time just for the fight. Or at least lag part of the fight. This just, frame by frame, you see the wall of CDEC walking over LFY, and with those three heroes down, the gem dropped. You got buyback only on the DK. The SK and the VS don't have it available. Yep, Zhao Wei amidst defeat. This game is over. We're going to a third. Decider.
Yeah, so the critical thing in that team fight is that Venge was the first one to go down, which allowed the Batrider to jump in without any worries. And then because the